I'm so confused. What? 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 Wait, did I just fart him out?
You birthed a Sonic.
Oh my god.
Sonic can jump too, and he can roll. He rolls around at the speed of fuck. Oh.
What? How did I hit and you didn't? So I'm starting to figure out all the mechanics in this game.
All the mechanics?
Yeah.
You mean jump?
Well, there's also death stare. And then jump to death stare. That's a combo. What's going on, guys? You're with Hardy Tech, and welcome back to the Pokemon Volt White. Wow, it's gonna take a while to get used to saying that, but welcome back to the Pokemon Volt White Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we began our journey once again here in Unova, but we had some new Pokemon join us, as we have, Ice Cream to Tepig, and... oh gosh, I should probably remember their nicknames. I went with really stupid nicknames. Sorry about that. I don't really know what I was thinking. I also want to apologize for that little trailer you guys saw at the beginning of this video. I'm sure some of you were slightly agitated by that, as I know you're getting slightly annoyed. But here's the thing. Whenever I do that, there's always people, who've yet to know about Tangled controllers. And I don't know how that is. I've been annoyingly, constantly being a giant bitch when advertising it for about the past almost month now. But every time I do one of these trailers, people apparently are finding out about it for the first time, and I don't know. I like to think it's not a huge nuisance, and I haven't really had that many complaints about it. Just occasionally people like, it's a little annoying, and I can understand that. But I think of it this way: like, it's 45 seconds or whatever, and this video is probably gonna be like 20 plus minutes. So, you know, that's like 1/20th of the video. I don't think it's that big of a deal. If you don't care about it, you can easily just skip it. So yeah, that's basically that, because I am trying to put effort into Tangled controllers, you know, daily uploads of non-Pokemon things. We have Sonic Boom, we have Dora the Explorer, we have a brand new Versus, which will be our 4th Versus, which I will be recording later today, which I'm very excited about, because it's something I've never seen anyone ever do a Versus of before. So I'm curious to see how exactly it's going to go. That is all I'm going to let you know for now, though I believe it's going to be coming out on... wow, that's a lot of damage! I suddenly feel a lot less comfortable. I believe it... let's see, today that I'm recording this is Sunday, April 3rd, so if you're excited about this new mysterious Versus that I've never seen anyone do before, I would say it's going to be up on the 6th? Is that right? I think the 6th is the way I have it scheduled, so look forward to that. But, as I just mentioned, today is April 3rd, which I have a passion and a hobby of mine that I almost never talk about on this channel, or in any videos or streams in general. And today, I am going to indulge in that a little bit, and that is the fact that I am a wrestling fan. I've been a wrestling fan since the day I was born. In fact, I was born on November 22nd, 1994, which was a Tuesday. My mother went into labor with me Monday evening, and if you're a wrestling fan, you're aware that Monday evenings is wrestling night. That is when wrestling is on, and apparently my mother happened to go into labor with me right when Monday Night Raw was starting, so... I have a theory that I was born to be a wrestling fan, and I knew it was on, and I was super eager to get out. And my father, being a wrestling fan as well, didn't take her to the hospital until an hour later when the show was over, so I probably would have done the same. To be fair, she wasn't in, like, immediate, you know, labor or anything. There was the beginning of it, essentially. But either way, I thought that was humorous. And today is, like, the Super Bowl of wrestling, which I'm very excited about. I'm not a big sports person. I love playing sports. I don't understand watching sports. I don't know. I guess it's the theory of, like, why would you want to watch someone else have fun? Don't pay attention to the fact that you're watching me play video games right now. But I also feel Let's Plays are a lot more entertaining than sports, but that's my thing. But I understand the things like the Super Bowl because it's like this big hype thing that only happens once a year, and that's basically the same thing with WrestleMania. And I promise I won't go into details or too much details or bore you guys too much with discussion about this. But do I not have the running shoes yet? This is obnoxiously slow walking. I know I should at least have the bike. I thought they gave you the running shoes at the beginning of the game. I guess not. Well, we should be about to get them anyways. But the wrestling community is very weird because there's like this one side of the community, which is a fairly large portion of it, of just casual viewers who just tune in every Monday, watch it, tune out, continue on with their lives. You know, they have wrestlers they like, they have people they don't like, blah, 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 just like any other TV show. Then there's this other side called the internet wrestling community, as they've dubbed themselves, and they hate everything. Basically, they bitch and whine and just complain about absolutely everything, and I don't understand it because they still continue to watch anyways. They say, this is it. If it doesn't get better, this show continues to suck. I'm never doing it. Not gonna watch it. Gonna go outside. Stop living in my mom's basement. I'm gonna get a job. I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna do it all. But they don't. They just continue every week. They just continue bitching. You know, nothing ever changes. And I don't really understand that because it's obviously something that brings them a lot of frustration because things don't go how they want them to. Certain wrestlers they don't like succeed when wrestlers they do like don't succeed as much, and they bitch and whine about it. Oh well. Oh my god, running shoes. I just get really confused by it. Also, this is new routes. Let's go catch ourselves a new Pokemon really quickly. It just doesn't really make sense to me because why would you purposely ruin something for yourself? Like, I know a lot of people, a lot of the internet wrestling community fans. Also, we got a Spearow. Yay, that's awesome. But a lot of these internet wrestling community fans are not looking forward to WrestleMania because they think it's going to be a horrible show because certain people they don't like are in certain matches and they think it's going to be boring. But here's the thing, they're going to watch anyways. So, yeah. But I just don't understand why they would go into it with a philosophy of apparently knowing they're absolutely going to despise it and still do it anyways. Like, that's self-torture. You can't complain at them when you're the one knowing you're not going to enjoy it and then bitching to them that you're not enjoying it. That's like buying a video game that you know you're not going to like, that you know is going to be a bad video game, but you buy it anyways. And then you complain to them, hey, this is a bad video game. Like, I wouldn't buy a football game, you know? I wouldn't go buy the latest Madden knowing that I'm not going to enjoy it very much, so it's not my kind of game, and then tweet at Madden, your game sucks, please add more Pokemon, because that would be stupid. I don't understand it. I do, in their defense, okay, because it isn't fair to just completely attack them on this. Although, really quickly, we got to name this Spearow, we got to name it something after food, so I'm going to name it Pickles, because I don't fucking like pickles, and I prefer Pidgey over, how do you spell pickles? P-I-C-K-L-E-S? Yeah. I prefer Pidgey over Spearow, but although I had a wonderful Fearow in my more recent Soul Silver Nuzlocke, so shout out to Fearow there. In their defense, they're obviously passionate about this. You know, it's something they really, really love. It's like Pokemon. Okay, let's take Pokemon, for example, to see the other side of this. There are Pokemon fans out there who are not happy with Gen 6, and they find issues with it, they want things different, and to be fair, they're really passionate about Pokemon. They still want that Pokemon experience, and they have a right to voice that they're upset about it. So, to that extent, I can understand. Like, you know, that's okay. If I'm passionate about Pokemon and I don't like it, I'm gonna complain and hope that, you know, maybe the next one will be different. So I could see that side of the argument, but it still doesn't necessarily make sense to me because why would you just complain and whine and bitch straight up knowing you're not going to enjoy something and then put yourself through it and then complain afterwards that you don't enjoy it? It just confuses me because we're going into these Pokemon games, we don't necessarily know if we're going to like them or not because a game you can't know you're going to enjoy until you actually experience it. Whatever. But in the wrestling topic, I want to talk about a wonderful man known as John Cena. John Cena is, as I'd mentioned, this internet wrestling community is despised by them. And I don't understand it. I get the fact that, you know, he could be, anybody who doesn't watch wrestling right now, I'm going to do my best to try to inform you in on this stuff. Basically, John Cena is the top guy. He is the Pikachu of wrestling, if you want to go that far. And he's basically been the same for the past, like, 13 years now. Like, his character hasn't changed at all. He wins everything. Like I said, he's basically Pikachu. And I so... Alright then! Let's go. Alright, let's focus a little bit. But... So I can understand why they'd be a little frustrated. Like, grrr, this is stupid. He shouldn't, you know, be changed or whatever. But they don't, and I can understand it. Like I said, I can understand their frustrations because if you saw like the exact same TV show forever and there was no character development and it was basically just the same thing over and over, I can understand why that'd be a little frustrating. Now I should point out, I'm a fan of John Cena's. I don't mind him. I think, you know, and I became a lot more a fan of him because of his meme. And I'm normally not a meme fan. I've made that very clear on the internet when I basically shit on every meme. The Where's Daniel stuff made me just want to stop living. But John Cena one was cool because it's like, I know that one. I can relate to this, you know? And it's something that I put into my videos, like when I did the Steven Universe remix for Team Caterpie. We are Team Caterpie. Great videos every day. Blah, 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 blah. I don't make great videos every day on this channel. I do with Tail Controllers. But, where was I going with that? So, like I said, I can understand why they're frustrated, but they're also kind of dumb. Because basically, their idea of making it seem like we don't want to see this anymore is booing him. But in the wrestling world, reactions are reactions. As long as the fans and the viewers are reacting, that's a good thing. The people, you know, corporate or whatever, they're happy to see that, because if you just have this quiet, bored audience, it's gonna come across really bad on TV. But if you have this really loud, rowdy audience, it's gonna look good. It's gonna be captivating. You're gonna be like, oh, what's going on here? This looks really interesting, you know? And so they boo John Cena, which isn't helping at all, because he still, despite the fact that everyone in that, you know, community hates him, that still means he's getting the biggest reactions. And the only way, and that's not sending any kind of message at all, because then they could just turn it around and make it like, oh, he's controversial, he gets the biggest reactions, everybody has an opinion, you know? Blah, 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 blah. That's why he's super, you know, everywhere. But you see wrestlers who maybe don't really have that connections with the fans, where the fans see them and they just stay really quiet and they don't make any noise. Those are the wrestlers that don't stick around. So if these people were smart enough to realize, oh, if we don't like John Cena, let's just not react to him at all, not give them that satisfaction of having noise. Just sit on your hands and not make any noise. That is how you get rid of somebody. I don't understand them. Like, it's really stupid to me that they have this weird mentality of, we'll just boo people because that'll get the point across. They don't care. All right, if a TV show, if like Pokemon, let's go back to Pokemon here. I will find a way to tie this into Pokemon, because wrestling and Pokemon, Pikachu Libre, are basically the same thing. Let's see, how can I make this connection? Say, oh gosh, I actually, now I don't know. Maybe I can't connect the dots on this one, unfortunately. Okay, got it. Recently they had the gameplay reveal of Pokemon Sun and Moon. I say that in quotations because it was bullshit. And there was no gameplay reveal at all. They actually just showed the same trailer from the Pokemon Direct, which made everybody a little bit salty. But we're still making noise about it, is the thing. With this, no matter how angered we are, and I'm sure this wasn't really their intent, but Pokemon Sun and Moon is probably a hotter topic than ever before. There's more people talking about it than there were, let's say, a week ago. So, despite the fact it may not have been the intention they were going for, and we're going to end up getting our Sun and Moon news later this month of Koroko anyways, there's still people talking about it. And that's not a bad thing. There's still people like who maybe didn't know about it before, be like, Pokemon Sun and Moon, there's a new game. Okay, I don't care. I haven't played since Red and Blue, but they'll still know about it. So that's where the progress comes in. Told you, Pokemon Wrestling, basically same thing. I can tie this all together all day. But I think that's basically the end of my little discussion. Like I said, today's a big day. It's WrestleMania. I'm excited to watch it. We're having a pizza party. I got my roommates to do it, like Kalorian. I got her into wrestling. I got my other roommate, Digiucat, who makes my Caterpie hats and is a roommate of mine. I got her into wrestling, and we're having a big pizza party. We're going to watch it. We're going to enjoy the show, because I'm not going into it knowing, I'm going to hate this. This is the worst thing in the world, because I'm not. Okay, whatever. Enough of that discussion. I got my ranting and bitching out of the way. This episode, I'm probably going to title Cater-Mania, because, damn it, that needs to be something that happens. I need to find a way to work that. Cater-Mania's come life. Cater-Mania's real. Mother of God. Caterpie-Mania. This is the most perfect thing ever, and now I gotta watch you die. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Before we go take on Bianca, though, I just want to move on to a different topic for a little bit, and that is I want to thank you guys for your support on the first episode of Pokemon Volt White. Glad you guys are okay with me. Glad you guys are okay with me doing another Nuzlocke, which is probably not something I ever should have had to say, because obviously that's all you guys want from me. But yeah, thank you guys for your support, and oh gosh, I think you guys, some of you told me the name of that ice cream fire thing. I think it's called Baked Alaska, and for that, thank you, because I could not remember what it was called. And once you said the name, I think that's what it is. I actually want to Google that really quickly. Hold on, Baked Alaska. Is that right? Is this the thing where you fire it? Wait, maybe that's not it. Hold on. Fire ice cream. Why not? See, okay, this is pictures. I'm seeing pictures of it right now. And, like, this doesn't make sense. Does it just not have a name? Oh gosh, this is gonna drive me insane. I've actually never had it before, and putting fire on ice cream in the first place seems like a backwards thing to do, but you know what? Who am I to question them? All right, they can cook whatever they want. Apparently, it's some kind of, at least this says it is a New Year's Eve tradition. But if you're interested, just Google fire ice cream. That actually, well, what else would show up there? To be fair, I can't really think. Ooh, what is that? That looks good. Is that shepherd's pie? S'mores ice cream cake. Oh man, I wish I liked marshmallows. Actually, I like some marshmallows. The only marshmallows I like are Lucky Charms marshmallows. And I think that's because of the texture. You know, normally marshmallows are all gooey and like sticky, and the Lucky Charms marshmallows aren't like that. And I think maybe that's, oh, I shouldn't have done this battle. Okay, I'm not gonna battle any more wild Pokemon after this one because I want to be all fresh for Bianca. But I think it's weird that texture actually has an effect on what you like in your food. I can't really think of any examples of any specific textures I don't like at the moment, besides apparently marshmallows. Although maybe Lucky Charms marshmallows aren't actually even like real marshmallows. Like for example, I don't like cheese. I find cheese disgusting and gross, but I love Cheez-Its, and despite what the box says about how it's 100% real cheese, that's bullshit. There's no way that's 100% real cheese because I actually like it. I love Cheez-Its. I can eat a whole box of those in one sitting. It's probably not very healthy. Hold on, Potato. I'm baked. You should come get baked with me. Oh, you're getting a different kind of baked. Oh. That reminds me. Snoop Vision was a thing. That's what YouTube's April Fool's joke was this thing called Snoop Vision, where basically you saw a 360 video where you were in a room with Snoop Dogg and he's watching viral videos on a theater screen, and it was amazing. Oh my gosh, why is my Rattata such crap? I'm honestly wondering that. Two things about Snoop Vision. Maybe a few things. One, it was fucking cool. It was a really cool idea. Two, 360 video. I don't see it being a long-term thing. It is just, it looks horrible. Like, and I understand it's new technology. It's not very far advanced yet, but it just does not look very good at all. So hopefully there comes a day where they can make it look, you know, a bit less like an old VHS tape. But the interactivity in it is really cool. Third, once again, this brought up my wrestling side because Snoop Dogg was just recently, and I'm not joking, inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Why? I don't know. It's the same reason that Drew Carey and Donald Trump were in the Hall of Fame, because fuck you. There are some instances I can kind of understand actually, and I'm sure this is America's favorite person right now, but I can actually kind of understand why Donald Trump is in their Hall of Fame because he's actually had a bit of an impact in the wrestling industry. But people like Drew Carey, like pretty much if a celebrity ever makes an appearance at a wrestling event ever, they're basically eligible to be in the Hall of Fame. But Snoop Dogg was there, and it was actually pretty cool watching him get inducted in the Hall of Fame. And he's going to be at WrestleMania tonight, and he's expected to perform a wrestler to the ring, which is actually his cousin. So that's really cool. Man, I thought I got off this wrestling topic, but then I started talking about Snoop Vision, then April Fools. April Fools. Trying to think if I saw any good April Fools jokes that actually, like, you know, entertained me. And I can't actually think of any. I know I did. I know I saw some in my sub box. But the thing is, April Fool's jokes are usually so obvious now, which is why I actually didn't really do an April Fool's video this year. I mean, I started Dora the Explorer on Teo controllers, but that's basically a prank against myself. And I guess I did an anti-April Fool's joke by actually uploading my Volt White Nuzlocke instead. But I'm gonna run through my subscriptions really quick because I want to see. I will attack though. I gotta try to do. Oh my gosh, you are high level. That's a little scary. I want to see like in my subscriptions what cool April Fool's videos did I see. Oh, Game Grumps. Oh my gosh, Game Grumps did Skyward Sword, which Egoraptor is widely known for despising that game, and they did Facecam. But it was just 100% face cam, so you actually didn't get to see the screen, and it was marvelous. Especially the end of part 2, where Danny and Aaron ended up like cuddling together. Just felt like everything right in the world. It's marvelous. So that was a good April Fool's video, in my opinion. A lot of April Fool's videos are really crap. That one was a really good one in my opinion, and absolutely I will take Flame. Oh, that's Rattata? Dude, I totally thought Tepig was learning this. Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely. Probably bad. I probably shouldn't have got rid of Tackle because I think it is stronger in this game than normally, but fuck it, Flame Wheel, why not? I need that. I need it. Okay. Poor Pickles. Really wants to be used, but he's just not getting the opportunity. But I could. Yeah, Starway's really scary. I'm gonna stay in just because Starway scares me so much. Is there any other weird ones? Oh my gosh, Johnny Atma, who does my intro theme and does amazing cover of those video game songs, so totally recommend him. He did, as a prank but not prank, the final boss theme of SpongeBob SquarePants. What is it? What is the full name of that game? Hold on. SpongeBob SquarePants. Battle for Bikini Bottom, which is actually a pretty awesome game, which is weird because it shouldn't be. But it's a game I have a lot of memories of as a kid. I'm actually scared quick attack can kill, so I'm gonna be smart, heal up, and be just a little bit wiser. Quick attack goes from... Okay, I go have another one of those. Thankfully. I was actually just worried he would die to quick attack. I knew I was faster with Ember. Battle for Bikini Bottom is an amazing, amazing, wonderful game. I actually kind of want to play on Tail controllers if I can find a copy of it. So, oh my gosh, that's going to be amazing. Markiplier's videos were pretty good, like him warming up for 5 minutes. There was one of him eating breakfast and one contemplating banana, and I don't think people realize, and I wouldn't have realized if I didn't see it in a comment, that you were supposed to turn on closed captions for that video, for those videos, because otherwise you would have literally just seen him staring at a... Oh my gosh, that did so little damage. Oh boy. I'm gonna leer. Because if you didn't turn on the captions, you were basically just gonna see him looking at a banana for 5 minutes or eating cereal for 5 minutes. But if you turned on closed captionings, it kind of like told this story of about like Markiplier accidentally killing the banana and grieving over the banana, and cereal was just him contemplating so many things in life, and it was just actually a pretty entertaining video. Though I feel like 3 of them in one day was actually a little overkill. Anything else fascinating on April 1st? I don't think so. YouTube's new subscription box is weird because it basically shows you everything within the past 24 hours, and then it bunches everything else into recent, and I don't like it because it feels like it's missing stuff. Pro Jared's video was phenomenal. If you haven't watched his video on gameplay versus story, you should absolutely. That's gonna do a lot of damage. Holy. Wow! I'm so glad I'm facing Pokemon that I know for a fact aren't going to have Pursuit. Pro Jared's video was amazing. Completionist did a video about Better Call Saul, which, oh my fucking monkeys. Which is fitting because I think he actually did a video about Breaking Bad as well, way back when. I didn't watch that though because I need to catch up on Better Call Saul. I only saw like the... Oh my god, I thought that was like a wild Pokemon where it skips your turn if you can't do it. That was gonna be salty as hell. I just don't know what to do. Will quick attack kill? It'll probably kill because it does have a defense drop. So I should be safe. Thank goodness. Okay, and it was a crit. So yeah, Better Call Saul though. I loved Breaking Bad, and oh my god, you're not done. That's just fantastic. I don't remember if Azuro is made a water type in this hack, although it's not like I have a lot of other options at the moment, unfortunately. I know Maryland started a some kind of like wedlock or something on April 1st, which I was actually really surprised of because I thought he was like never gonna do a Nuzlocke again because he had such a bad experience with his fan base from Nuzlocks. I thought he was just done as far as YouTube, so seeing him come back is actually pretty cool. I haven't watched it yet. I definitely will because I'm a big Maryland fan. Like I met Maryland at MagFest. Super amazing dude. So down to earth, so just very real. Like when I saw him and I went to sit down next to him, he just like went and hugged me, and I was like, I just hugged Maryland. That was so cool. Like I was trying not to fangirl, but I was fangirling a little bit, but it was also a cool experience because holy crap, I've been playing for 30 minutes now. I will probably stop once we get the monkey, which is probably gonna take a while. I did not realize it's been that long already. I'm so sorry you guys have had to put up with this rambling, but it was so cool because it was like when I went to sit down next to him, I was a fan. And by the time, you know, we sat at this panel together called, it was like this game show about naming video game songs. And by the end of it, it was the first time I felt like a peer instead of a fan, you know? I felt like I was an equal to him just by the way that he treated me and just how, you know, I got over the kind of fanboyish thing. Because, I mean, meeting a YouTuber you look up to is always going to be, you know, kind of a fangirly moment. But it was so cool to meet this person who was like a big part of the Pokemon community. It still is a relatively big part of the Pokemon community, and feel like you're a peer to them and not a fan of theirs. It was just an amazing experience. And well, this is, I'm so so... I thought I was over leveled going into the end fight, and all of a sudden I'm so under leveled, and this is going to go so badly. Okay. I'm definitely going to need to do some training before I take on whatever his face is, our rival. So it's a good thing we're going to be ending this episode once I get the monkey. Wait, what? What? Does he get hustle in this game? Hold the phone. Does Rattata get hustle in this game? Or does it just normally get hustle? What is our ability? Guts. Rattata doesn't normally get hustle, does it? Why else would he have missed? Rattata. Oh my gosh, that's his hidden ability. No way. Alright, well that makes a little more sense now. I believe we don't have to face this train. Oh, you are the trainer. I always get confused because I know it's the last girl, but she always... Wait, can we get to this grass? Hold the telephones. No, we cannot. Okay. Oh, well. Let's get our monkey, and then we'll call it a day for us. Hey, you have a Pokemon. Well, mine? Because why not? Wobbuffet. You're a horrible trainer, but we're going to name you, oh my gosh, a green tree plant Pokemon. If only there was a food that looked like a green tree. Oh my gosh, how did I not think of this? I am so stupid. I swear, guys, I am so sorry. I didn't initially think of this. I honestly feel pretty dumb right now, okay? But we're gonna name you the only rightful name, Tomato. I don't know how I did. I'm sorry I didn't think of that sooner. I honestly feel stupid. Oh well. Then, with that said, that is going to do it for us today, guys. So if you enjoyed my rambling about all of my interests in April Fools and blah blah blah, thank you for coming on me with this journey. If you didn't, you're probably not seeing this right now. So, or if you didn't enjoy it and you stuck through anyways, bravo to you. If you skipped to the end of this video to see if anything died, you make me cry. Oh well. That's gonna do it for us today, guys. Thank you for joining me. I already said that. Oh my gosh, deja vu. Alright. Peace. That was Nuzlocke. Okay, that is not how we end videos. Here, let me try that again. Peace. No, damn it, I did it again. Okay, what do I say before that? If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to show your support by clicking the like button down below. Until next time, guys. Heart attack. Oh yeah. Where the hell did the peace thing originate from? How long have I been doing that? When did it become this high-pitched piece? Like, when did that happen? I know at one point I said it lower. I just think I didn't have really like an outro, and I'd be like, peace, guys. And then I did it like a high-pitched once, and that just kind of became a thing. And I go like that. When did that happen? Like, I start my videos like that. Like, I'm knocking shit over. Like, I know at the beginning I'm like, you know, it's kind of cool. But then in the end, this is weird. I'm having like an experience that I don't really, I questioning everything. It is 11:22 a.m. right now. That is my birthday. Bye.